Hi guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Take two. I was trying to get off of the live on my phone and I hit end and it ended the broadcast. I didn't know it would end the broadcast when it was a second window in the stream and not the first window. I am so sorry about that. So hopefully you guys are all looking for me again. We'll give you guys a minute to come in and find me again. I'm just like, shit the bed. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had to do all that. Oh my goodness. I gotta find my link again. Oh, so sorry, Lisa. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was gonna do that. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Charlotte. Sorry. Hi, Lisa. I just was trying to. Hi, everybody. I was just trying to end my phone because my phone was gonna die. I was just trying to end my phone. That was it. I didn't know that if I ended my phone, it would end the broadcast. My phone was a secondary. You know what I mean? My phone was secondary window, not primary window. So I didn't think it would do that. It does that. Hi, Jerry. Thanks for coming back. So sorry. I don't know if all dozen or so of you guys are coming back or however many was in here. I wasn't keeping track. Well, you know me. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pin the message. There we go. We'll give it another 60 seconds, guys. And then we will move on. Look at this that I got. You know, when I got this, it was very reminiscent of, in fact, I needed to bring this up because I need to research this to list it. Because this piece that I have right here, I actually wish I had my other one going right now. Yeah, that's true. This is 1940s. Isn't this beautiful? It has a bracelet to match. This turquoise doesn't have hardly anything on the back of it. Turquoise and coral. And then look at this piece. Isn't that pretty? It's got a bracelet to match it. It's 1940s. I have to research it. Oh, Charlotte, you're so sweet. Okay. We're going to do, I think we're going to do this. Speaking of small pendants, I think we'll do this one. Let's see, this chain is 19 inches. It is 9.5 inches long. Oh, Tamara, I'm sorry, honey. I accidentally shut it down. I didn't mean to, but I did. So, Tamara, what I need for you to do in order for you to be able to bid, Sweetness, is if you would, there's an email link to the very top of the chat. It's spelled really weird. I would recommend copying it and pasting it. Is emailing that email address your YouTube name and your real name. I should put that in the message, shouldn't I? YouTube name and email, your PayPal email address, and your shipping address for invoicing purposes, and then you will be able to bid. All right, so this is a 19-inch chain. It's a standard Rollo chain. It's a spring ring clasp. I know, it's the opposite of butt dialed. I hung up on when I was trying to log off my phone, I was just trying to get off of the stream on my phone, and I ended the entire live. I didn't think it would do that because I had to send an invite to my phone in order to log on to the live. So I didn't know that it would end the whole stream, and it did. So that was my apologies. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, you went to smell your jewelry? Okay, so this 19-inch standard chain, standard Rollo chain. Now this is a pink sapphire, you guys. It is a pink sapphire, and I'll get you measurements on the pendant. It is a smaller pendant from what I normally show you. Yeah. It's not a ruby. It is pink. Although there have been pink rubies, but I doubt it. I'll get you measurements on it, but it's really super cute. Hi, Joycey. How are you, honey? Here are the markings on the back here. Where'd they go? They're in there somewhere. There they are. And then you can see the point on the back of the stone. Come on, don't be a doofus. Focus. I know I'm making it hard for you. All right, there we go. It is in there, guys. You can see it's right there. I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to start this at $30, guys. There's the 925. It's upside down. That's why. And an A and a copyright. So it's got a giant capital A and a copyright sign right next to the 925. Oh, I was going to get you this size. And this does not have a bail. It's built in. So it doesn't have a top bail. So this is between 5/8 and 3/4 of an inch long. We'll just say 5/8 of an inch long. And it's a 1/2 of an inch wide. I'll start this at 28. Did I say 30 or earlier? We'll start it at 28. That's a really good price. That's a good price for pink sapphire. There we go. There's a nice shot of it. It is a cute pendant, though. I mean, it's a standard size pendant. It's just not a huge pendant like I like to show. All the faceting. It's a pear cut or a drop. See the point right there? I'm not sure what the carat size would be on that. Probably, if I had to guess, I would have to say 3/4 of a carat. So maybe 0.75 carat. Do I have the light on? What's better, light on or light off? I like light on. All right. Let me hang this up. Yeah, it is very pretty. Thank you, Joycey. Oh, I didn't show you the bail. So here's the bail. There's where you put your chain. You just slip it right straight down through there. Just like that. It is. It is gorgeous. All right. And just because we're on sapphires, this has a new tag on it. I'm just flicking that off. All right, this should be an 18-inch chain. So this has never been worn. It's like an 18.5-inch chain. The pendant has an inner bail, just like the last one did. This is 3/4 of an inch long by, we're going to call it 3/4 of an inch wide. So you've got your standard chain. It's got your spring ring. And then you've got white sapphires. These are man-made sapphires. So these were created in a lab, but they are still sapphires. But this is brand new. Each one of those are sapphire. Here's the back. And this has a very large looping bail. So you can put a very large chain through this. And let me see. I feel like I'm looking at all these pieces for the first time because I haven't seen you guys in quite a while. We're going to let it focus because our mark is right here. There's the 925. Oh, the sun, the S-U-N. I know what that is. Oh, guys, we're gonna start this at 28 too. 28 as well. Hang on. I gotta adjust that last upload really quick. Oh, for sure. Way more than that. And now that I'm listing on eBay, I'll just list it. And then you guys can always go to eBay if you want to. And I always have best offer on, so you could make me an offer. Hi, Shirley. How are you, honey? Okay. I am going to do this. Okay, I found this new website. Oh, no, I know what it is. It's, my... Worth Point. Nope, that's the wrong one. I know this mark. Because I had another piece that had that on there too. I always have to log in because Andrea uses this so much more than I do. Andrea and I split a membership. Oh, well. Charlotte right now just on eBay. I haven't been cross-posting Sunstone imports. That's what came up. Sunstone. Okay, yeah, it's Sunstone Imports. Yeah, you're right. Damn, Andrea, you're so damn good. Andrea's my girl. So, okay, this Sunstone Imports makes this. They make a lot of stuff. Because here's a Labradorite on here. Anyway, and like I said, $28 starting. And those are sapphire. Lab created sapphire, but sapphire. And let's see. Let's see if it gives a carat weight. Sterling silver, white sapphire, heart pendant, lab created, white sapphire. Nope, sterling silver, 18-inch pendant. It's actually about 18 and a half inches. Doesn't give a carat count. I know, that's really cute. The only thing reason I haven't worn it is because I had the tag on it. Well, I'm not wearing anything right now. Anyways, all right, let me show you some of my new stuff. So I showed you that, well, I'll do these first. Let's go from smallest to biggest. Not like in size, but in wow factor. Oh, this needs a clasp. Well, I'll put a clasp on here, a wide lobster claw. So this, once I get the lobster claw on there, will be 7 3/4 inches. And this is liquid silver with turquoise and coral and marcasite and lapis and onyx. And I just noticed it doesn't have a clasp. It might have come off when I tested it, because I always test the clasps. And I didn't notice it didn't have a clasp, but I've got clasps right here. And I will put, oh, you have to have you've got to have a caliper. I'll show you. You don't have to have a digital caliper, but you do need to have a caliper. And then what you do is you take, like on this pendant, this is just glass, but if I wanted to know what the carat size is, I would measure top and side like this, and I would look it up. I have a website that I look it up, depending on the shape and all of that and other factors, and then you can figure out the carat weight that way. But I will start this. I'm going to put this lobster claw clasp on there. So it'll be a nice wide, that's my only wide lobster claw clasp I have. I should put it on one of my bracelets, but that's okay. So I'm going to put that on there, and I will start this at $16. Starting bid $16. I didn't get my paper out for notes. Andrea, I forgot to call you back. I'm sorry, honey. Anybody in on this for 16? I'm going to set this to the side so I can put that on there. Oh, Shirley's in at 16. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. You came in at just the right time, Shirley, because I had these items lined up. I actually was going to show this just a few minutes before. Looking for 17, guys. Who's going to come in at 17? Where's my, here it is. I'll just put this on right now. Oh, you know what? I might have to snip this one. Let me see if this is strong enough. Let me give it a strength test. Oh yeah, that's good. For more info, sure, Charlotte. I don't know how much more info I could give you. But I'll certainly try. Gotta get the right players out here. We're gonna go fair warning to Shirley. Whoops. You don't have to have a digital one, but they're relatively inexpensive, Charlotte. And it's nice because you can switch from millimeters to inches, as Andrea reminded me. Because I only ever used it for millimeters. And I'm like, oh, that's right, it does go to inches. Thank you. Okay, I'm making this a little bit smaller. All right, that's sold to Shirley. Thank you, Cheryl. Shirley, did you see the turquoise? And although I'm wondering if it's not howlite, I'll have to test it because it looks like it may have like wear marks on it, like where the spiderweb turquoise may have worn off. So I need to put it on the refractometer and test it. It's the 1940s. I lost the tag that had all my information to the necklace set. It's turquoise and coral. Oh, Kelly, it might help before you close this completely up to actually put it on the bracelet. That would be nice. If you could just please put it on the bracelet before you completely close it up like that. Congrats, Shirley. I will help you any way I can, Charlotte. Just like Elizabeth, you need to hit me up on your refractometer because I know you're not using it. Oh, honey, that's not a good thing. If you bought a whole thing of rings and stuff like that with gems, you may just want to go right to a jewelry store and see if they can test them for you, honey. Because it's going to be hard for me to be able to tell you through pictures and stuff if they're genuine or even sometimes what they are, even with pictures. It's really hard to tell because you could get it in front of you. There we go, Cheryl. You can get it in front of you and, refractometer. Don't worry about a refractometer, honey. Don't you worry about a refractometer. You're not even in the wheelhouse to worry about a refractometer. It's a piece of equipment that will tell you what gemstone you have in front of you or semi-precious gemstone, but they're a little bit more difficult to use. I'm trying to help Elizabeth learn how to use hers. I'm looking for your envelope, Cheryl. I'm trying to assist Elizabeth in learning the learning curve on hers. There is a learning curve. That's why a lot of I'm not going to say a lot, but the guy I sell sterling silver to, he my scrap, he's like, I don't like refractometers. I'm like, yeah, because they got a learning curve to them, and if you don't dedicate the time to learn how to use them, then they're not going to work consistently for you. And I had two completely different readings on a piece of jewelry today. And I was like, okay, I didn't like the hit that I got on that. And so I repositioned the piece of jewelry. I took it off of its dangle, and actually repositioned the piece of jewelry and got a completely different reading. And it was on a bit of a curve, and you can get a different reading if it's on a curve. So, oops, sorry. See, Shirley, I've got Shirley, Matthews, and Nick. Hello, Nick. How are you, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Nick's my boyfriend. He's my side toy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Shirley. Now, when we both forget, oh, he said hi. I knew he would. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. Tell her I said hi. That's exactly what he did. Liquid silver, not long sleeve. Resellers are going long sleeve. Liquid silver multi-stone bracelet. Okay. So when I ask you what that was for later on, because I've forgotten, then you can tell me. Okay. So, surely this was the piece. I have to research this, but it's from the 1940s. That's what the tag said, but I don't know they had these giant clips in the 1940s. I got to research it. And then it's got a matching bracelet. So I have the tag that's got the information on it. I got to research it. I have to put this on the refractometer. I've had this for like 6 months. I just haven't done the work. I'm questioning if it is actually from the 40s. I have to do the research before I do anything. I've been wanting to list it, but I got to do the research first. But this bracelet reminded me of it. Charlotte, I've got 2 degrees, okay? And they don't help you a damn bit when you're dealing with gemstones. You can be the most intelligent person on the face of the earth and not know a damn thing about gemstones. They are a whole nother ballgame. All right. So this is a T class, and end to end, it's 8.5 inches. Of course, when you put it on, it's going to be more like 1/4 of an inch smaller than that. But this is turquoise and coral. Pretty, pretty. I'm just gandering the inside of these holes. Okay, here's some chipping on the hole. Let me look at the color. Okay, yeah, that's good. Awesome. All right, so here's the T-clasp. This is new, and I processed it, but I didn't get like a super close look, like I just did. So these are all sterling, all the little everything, and I will start this at 25. If this doesn't sell, I'm tearing it apart because I want to use these stones. I want to use these turquoise. I love the rustic turquoise. Oh my goodness. I love the rustic turquoise. Not even kidding. Look at this. That turquoise came out of the ground looking much like that. They're not going to shape this stone to look like that. All they did was polish it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So this is like an 8 1/4. It measures 8.5, but with any T-clasp, you can downsize it 1/4 of an inch. Unless it's super chunky. If it's super chunky, then you'll want to downsize it again. Anybody loving this? I love a T-clasp. Jerry, did I tell you I took your T-clasp apart on your chain and added an extender to it? Wait till I show you the next one. Okay, this is 7 1/4. Oh, I know, Jerry. It's really cool. I'm going to tear it apart, though. I wanted to give you guys first crack at it. All right, so this is 7 1/4 inches. You've got 5 strands of liquid silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on these strands, I should probably just keep it straight. Here's your large spring ring clasp. And then you've got your, I always call these cups, but they're cones. Cups. You got your sunburst, and then your sterling underneath it. And then your liquid, I've twisted it. Your liquid silver. And then you've got your, these aren't bugle beads, but you've got your long sterling silver beads with balls on each end, and your turquoise. And these are real turquoise, guys. You've got your turquoise cabochon, and then you have the exact same thing on this side. Your turquoise beads. You can tell these are turquoise. See how they're not perfect? Beautiful. 7 1/4 inch, and I will start this at 26. This is gorgeous. I couldn't get it to fit me if I wanted to. I could add an extender to it. I'll show you guys this extender that I bought. I bought like 2 of them. They're sterling silver. They're sterling silver. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, guys. Here's the back. So here's what the back looks like. Okay, the back of the cab. Now this does not move, okay? This does not move because the string goes through there and your beads prevent it from moving. And this is strung on, it looks like white string. Yeah, it's thick. It's very thick. In fact, that string, as you can see right now, is almost as thick as the beads, or as the liquid sterling bead. Let me see if there's a mark on here. And here's your mark. I lost an entire, Shirley's in at 26. Anybody want to come in at 28? Okay. I think I'm upside down. Let me look with my, let me use Sexy to look really quick. And it's hard to put Sexy on because I've got 2 ponytails. If you guys weren't in the first live, you wouldn't have seen my pony. You haven't seen my ponytails. Okay, so it says 925 sterling in print. And then I'm looking on the other side and I don't see another mark. But let me look and see if it's marked anywhere else. I don't see anything inside that cone. Let me look. Because I just got this. In fact, I opened them when we got home from our trip. And I just processed them today. Okay, so there is up in here. Nobody's coming in at 28? Good, Swanee. So there's the sterling right there. And then the 925. Beautiful. You know that it's not a new item, but it is so clean. It makes me wonder if it's ever been worn. And I'm wondering if it wasn't sitting on top of other sterling. Because if you store your sterling together, like if I leave sterling in a pile, like a small pile, it will patina. The sterling piece will patina another sterling piece. All right, that is sold to Shirley. Y'all have had enough time to bid. Congrats, Shirley. That's really pretty. Is that almost the same blue? No, this is a little bit darker. I'm just checking. I was just curious. Those are my QVC sales techniques that I've studied for years. That I just did right now. Subliminal sales. Actually, that probably is what that's called. Okay. NALS. Congrats, Shirley. That is gorgeous. Are you going to keep this for yourself, honey? Or are you giving this to one of the grandkids? One of my many great nieces and nephews. Now, Shirley and I aren't sisters. But everything she buys, she gives away. Okay. So we'll do this ring since I just peeped it out in front of you. Oh, this is, chick with the name that starts with an A, Andrea. Now, Andrea and I are very, very, very close. Not as close as we could be, but we're close. I gave her my password that goes to everything, so I trust her. What is the M and the S? It's not Metalworks. It's, what's the M and the S? Chick, 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 chick. I need to write it down. Oh, good, Shirley. I'm glad you're keeping it. The M with the diamond, and it goes right into the W with the diamond. Help me, girl. I think that's what that is. Yeah. Yes, that's what that is. A W with a diamond and then an upside W. So it's a WM with the diamond. What is that? Hang on, I'll show you. See it? Andrea logged off because she would have told me. It's a really popular designer, and I don't know why I can't remember the name. Okay, 6 3/4. Oh, I can show you, I suppose. 6 3/4. These are turquoise. Sorry. Showing everything off camera. Balls, balls, balls in your face. These are bigger stones. I'll show you like inch-wise. Zero it out. We're switching from millimeters to inches. 0.24, so it's more like 0.25 because it's always bigger underneath the setting. So about 1/4 of an inch tall. So these are like 1/4 of an inch tall. I will start this. I'll start this at 28, but I'm going to see if I can't look that up real quick. There's a lot of turquoise on this, and this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. I'm glad you're keeping that for yourself. I'm going to message her. can see some matrixing in there. Isn't that beautiful? W with a diamond in the middle, then connected. Shirley's in at 28. Connected. A upside down. W with a diamond in the middle on top of the point. So it's a WM. Okay, I'm going to Google search it. Jewelry. She does. Anybody want to come in at 30? I'll figure it out, Shirley, and put it on your invoice. She does, Charlotte. Shirley likes what I like. I only buy things that I like. Ow! I poked myself with this damn thing. I gotta disinfect it now. Man, I'm bleeding. Good thing I put Band-Aids in here. What did I do with that? Here it is. That is sold to Shirley. 28. Wheeler Manufacturing. She can't quite figure out what you're visualizing. I'm going to draw it for her. It's Wheeler Manufacturing. That's what it is. She just knows me. LOL. Yep. Wheeler. Thanks. Now I'm going to put a postie because I've been seeing a lot of them. I got a chick that's got a ton of those. She's starting to sell to me again. She cut me off for a while. Of lemon. Lemming. Thank you, Shirley. Of lemming. Lemon. Oh, okay. Lemon. That's a hell of a deal on that ring, girl. But you know that. That's why you got it. I thought it was lemming. Andrea thinks it's lemon. Who cut me off? Andrea? Oh, honey. Andrea didn't cut me off. Andrea's working. Andrea works like a dog, babe. And sometimes I annoy the shit out of her. My voice will annoy the shit out of her. And sometimes she talks too much for me. She's working. She's probably listening, honey, but she's running in and out of her rooms and stuff. I might have been irritating her, and she just clicked me off. That's okay. Andrea and I work together sometimes, so yeah, give me the finger. Thanks, Charlotte. That's what I said. Andrea and I are close. We split a, what's that website? It's really expensive. I had to put my Band-Aid on. It's really expensive. Anyway, we split a subscription. Okay. Now we're going to go to this ring. I'm pretty sure I showed this to you once. No, honey, people chime in and chime out all the time. It's fine, babes. Don't be protective. It's fine, sweetie pie. All right, so 7 3/4. See, you guys, I tell you like it is. Like, don't be protective. It's cool. I love you very much. Thanks for giving me the finger. That's a good way to say it. Give me the finger. 7 3/4. But if you wear an 8, because I figured this out, because you've got this insert or this well here, you can be an 8 or an 8 1/4, and this will fit you. Because I'm not a 7 3/4, but I can get this on because my chubby sausage finger can go up into the ring. Okay, so this is turquoise. I showed you guys this already, didn't I? Never mind, I showed this to you already. Anyway, I'll start this at 30. Yeah, I'll start it at 30. But this has a super nice setting. I stuck it out there already. I might have showed it on the first video. Very, very nice quality this ring is. Shocked when this tested turquoise. I'm looking for here's the mark. It's hard to get it because it's real. Yeah, I don't know what this. Oh no, honey, I'm just showing it. I'm just showing it, not just to you. I don't know what this mark. I don't know what this sign is. I gotta look this up. I haven't had a chance to yet. It's like a K, a curly cute K. I gotta look that up because I'm probably underselling it. All right, guys, here we go. $40 bracelet. And I've got this all set to list, and it's about $20 more than that. This is an Al Lazuli. I've seen it listed Al is A-L. Lemon. Okay. Good girl. Al Lazuli. And this, I think, is sitting at 7.5 right now. Might be 7 3/4. But here's his marks. I'll get my sizer. He's got marks. I sized it differently for the any rings under 25. I do, Charlotte. I do. So here's the marks on the side. And then we've got turquoise, and we've got different kinds of turquoise in here. Don't ask me what mines they're from. I'm not good at that. Turquoise, coral, a different mine turquoise, mother of pearl, and then yet another turquoise. This is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And then the same markings there. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cuff. This is very malleable. Charlotte, you can easily size this yourself as long as you put your thumb here and adjust this this way, okay? Do not do this, okay? No, no. You don't ever bend anywhere there are stones. Now, I bent this where there are stones, but I have the correct tools to do that, okay? You don't. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. But at any rate, so I'm going to start this at 40. I'm going to find my measure right here. Oh, yeah, Jerry, it'll definitely fit an 8-inch because, look, dude, and I can adjust it, okay? So it's a 7.5 right now because it's tight on me, okay? You want an 8-inch? You probably, if you wanted it more circular like I had it, okay, you're going to put it like this. I'm going to do this without my elongated mandrel. I'm just going to freehand it. And then this is an 8. This is my test. Okay, so if I pull super hard, I can pull this off like this, only because this is malleable, okay? So unless somebody's trying to steal it from you. Now, one thing you can do, this is an 8 right now, is if you're worried about it coming off, okay, you can pinch these down on your wrist like this. This is not going to just fall off your wrist, you guys. This is the test I do when I wear a cuff. Can I just yank it off? This one, yes, because it's very malleable. So when I yank on it like that, it's going to bend out like this. But this right now, oopsies. Let me get it in here. So that's, oops, it was caught on the staple. Right there, that staple right there. Hold on. That's a bad spot for that staple. I shouldn't have put that staple right on the 8-inch line. So that's an 8. It's like a 7.999. Oh, it's okay, honey. I'm sorry I bothered you during dinner. Damn that cat. My cat does not like that cat, and that cat comes in my yard all the time. I have to pull this staple because this staple is getting in the way of my sizing, and it's not serving any purpose. So there we go. Right on an 8. But that's because I adjusted it that way. Now you see the difference? How it's more circular than it was in the beginning. And these tips are down further. So this is set at an 8 right now. But this would go all the way to a 7.25 comfortable. Yeah, they form to fit you and hold on. They do. This one, Charlotte, if somebody were to walk past you and grab this off your wrist, they would get it because it's a malleable, it's a thinner silver. It's a thinner silver. The reason that it's $40 is because of the designer. Okay, his stuff sells way higher than that, but like I said, $40 won't be the list price on it. It's going to be like $58, $59 with best offer. So he's got like some wording right here, and I can't figure out what that is. It's like a number 2 and then an N and an M. You see that? 2NM. So I don't know. I don't know what that stands for. And there's a 2, like a sloppy engraved 2 there. So I don't know what that stands for. But if anybody is wanting to see this, probably won't see it in an auction again. You'd have to go onto my eBay store, which is Hipflippinmamma. I've got big wrists. I have 8-inch wrists. I got scratched right there. Oh no, that's a marker. Okay. I'm like, I don't remember getting scratched. And that's your entryway. Now, if you have this at a 7.5, you've bent this in. No, it's going to be harder for them to snatch it. But at a bigger size, they would. So, okay, there's that. Enough on that. Charlotte, this was 22. Oh, Shirley's got it at 40. There's only one or two people on the face of this earth that I'll yank down an eBay listing for. They know who it is. They know who they are. And thanks for bidding on it, Shirley, so I didn't have to yank it off my eBay. But I'm close with Shirley and Nick, so sometimes I call them in bitch. I do. I love you guys. I love you. I love you guys. Thanks for being my friends. Be careful, man, because cat, get out of here. Beautiful cat. It's another Siamese. That's another I have a half Siamese. That cat's a Siamese. Okay. I can't think of that guy's name already. L. Lazlo? Yeah. My pen quit working. Nice choice, Cheryl. It's beautiful. All right. All right. Let's see. What else do I have that is new for you? You wanted rings under 20. All right. We're going to do it. Do they have to be a specific size? I got lots of rings under 20. We're going to do this here in a minute. Unfortunately, that's not under 20. Right here it is. I bought some of these extenders. I think I paid $12 for 2 of them. And they've got a silver ball, and then there's the lobster claw clasp on each side. Why there's a different lobster claw clasp on this one, I don't know, because I got it off of Amazon. Maybe I replaced that lobster claw clasp. I don't know. But I got them off of Amazon. Maybe this one wasn't a wide lobster claw clasp, and I put a wide one on. You know what, Jerry? I sent somebody an offer of $59 on that. And they countered a cheaper price than that, and I just couldn't do it. I'll show you guys what he's talking about. This is listed on my eBay. Oh, shit the bed. Hang on, guys. I just lost all my earrings and everything. Hang on. I just made this great big. Now I'm regretting making this great big thing because I just dumped it. That's okay. I can get all my stuff out of here, though. It's just dumped in this box of stuff that's already listed on eBay. I got to get everything out. Hang on. I can't believe I just did that. You guys heard it. What was I? Oh, I was looking for that cup. It's in my drawers, which are back here. But I have all my boards out. This one. He's talking about this one. This cuff. Now this cuff, they could not grab this off of you. They could not grab this off of your wrist. No way. This is a Sterling 925. I'll get back to the ring, Charlotte. I'm sorry. So it's Mexico 925, which means it's heavy, quality sterling. And this is 1 1/4 inches tall. Okay. And I've got this listed. I can't remember, but I sent somebody they they sent me an offer. I countered to them for $59.99, and they countered like $39.99 or something, and I'm like, no. And I like couldn't believe I asked $59.99 for this. But since I offered them $59 and Jerry brought it up, I suppose if somebody wanted to bid $59 in here, I would accept it. And we would start the bids at $59. So once it hits my drawers, you mean this Friday? I can't hold it till next Friday. I mean, if it doesn't sell by next Friday, you can have it. Yeah, you can have it for $65 next. Not really in a position to hold it for 2 weeks. But if I still have it, you can. If I still have it, you can. I wish I could hold it for you for 2 weeks, honey. I just can't. So I think this is a 7.5 right now. Yep, this is a 7.5 right now. But this does go to an 8, no problem, because I wore this a couple of times. So this can absolutely be sized. It could be sized up. I would say comfortably with these not being too far apart, 8.5, but definitely an 8, because I size mine to an 8, and at an 8 you can't do the rip test. You can't do the rip test on any size on this. But I thought I'd offer it to you guys since Jerry brought it up for the $59, since I offered it to them for $59. So I'm gonna put it back in its drawer where it goes. It's labeled. All my eBay stuff goes in a drawer, and then I don't usually bring it out for auctions. It's then eBay. Okay. I've got to get in here. Would you take 61 now? Yeah, I'd take 61 now, Charlotte. I'll do starting bid 61. If anybody wants to bid 63, you can outbid Charlotte. I'm sorry, Jerry. I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. But I've got bills to pay, honey, sweetie. And I depleted my income tax fund, so I've got to get my tax fund bill back up too. And I've got my doors and windows to pay, and my student loans are now due. Charlotte, I'm going to do you a big solid. I'm going to put these right at 20. I'll do this garnet right at 20. This is not a real green stone. Yeah, Jerry's got great taste. Jerry and I have the same taste. Yeah, he does. Now, Charlotte, I don't know if you I have a multitude of different sizes. These are technically toe rings, but so many people don't wear these as toe rings. They wear these as midi rings or knuckle rings. I have a multitude of these in different sizes. Of course, these are sizable because they're open in the back. They're like a cuff bracelet. You can size them to any shape or size. And this is what I wear as midi rings. I've got these available too. And these are all, I'll do $8 a piece on those. And I've got a ton of those. And those are all right in here. These 2 rows. This is a band. This is a size 10 band. But it's still got gold over silver on it. I've got to, now that I found my squares, I got to get the gold overlay off of that. You did get it sold for me, Jerry. Thank you. And then this, I can start that at 20. And I've got these 2. I'll start these at 20. All right. I'll even do a couple turquoise rings. My pen is touching metal. Hold on. Okay, so Charlotte, here are my rings that are 20 or under. Do you, Charlotte? Well, I'll have to show you a close-up. This one says Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. That was for Jerry. I'm letting go. So this is a Jesus one. I'm just going to go through these, guys. I'm going to shoot you a price. I'm going to throw them back in here, and then I'm going to show you the whole ring thing. But I got some new necklaces and stuff to show you, too. Okay, so we've got this one. It's got Jesus on it. It's a thick ring. You can see it's a thick ring. It is a 9. About an 8 3/4 size 9. See where it falls right there on the 9? So it's about an 8 3/4 size 9. I will do a buy it now. I'll do buy it now of 10 on this. Somebody needs to be wearing this Jesus ring. Anybody wants the Jesus ring? Buy it now, size, we're just going to say 9. Buy it now. God, I wish I had an assistant. Oh, sorry, Lord. Okay, Jesus band 8.75. Okay. And then this is a storyteller ring. Some of the oxidization is worn off here, but only because this was my personal ring. And you guys know I've done, Shirley wants it. Okay. I've downsized my rings, you guys, because I can't wear any jewelry right now. And I'm hoping to rectify that, and not have any flare-ups and stuff like that. But this is where this ring sat every day for like 2 years. Okay. 2.5 years that I've had it. Or I should say every time I left the house. So there, some of the oxidization has worn off, but there's your 925. Doesn't have a designer mark on it, but I'll do that for 20. It's got a snake and whatever animals you want it to be. So snake, dog. I thought that was a goat. I thought this was a big goat and a snake. That's a lot of silver too. This is a big ring. So I think this is a 10. And my elbow picked up the giraffe pendant. Yeah, this is a 10. The way it sits right now. And it's sized less circular and more oblong. Okay. So there's that one. The Native American turquoise for 50. I didn't have one for 50 that hasn't already sold. I had this one, my little sales representative you. I had this one that I started at 30. I think I know the one you're talking about, and I don't have it anymore. Now, if you wanted to do turquoise, okay, because I had to take the stones out of these, the settings are kind of jacked. See how this setting is kind of jacked? I was just wearing these. The stones are secured in here, okay? This one sold for $30-some, and then I popped the damn stone out of it, trying to clean the bottom of it. And when this hit the desk, it cracked. So I had to do jewelry adhesive on this so that stone is solid. And then I did adhesive on the stone here. But if you notice, I didn't close the setting soon enough. I like set it down and went and ate. like a dummy and came back, and the epoxy, it's set, so I can't close the setting anymore. Stone's not going to come out, but like if somebody wants this, I mean, I'd even do like $18 on that. I mean, nobody's going to notice that unless they look really close. But that ring actually sold in the high 30s. And then I went and that's a 7. That's a 7. Somebody wants that for 18, you can have that for 18. I mean, it's a nice ring. It's just I had to take the, yeah, you can tell because there's some epoxy down here too. I didn't finish this ring. I must have had to leave for some, go do something. And by the time I came back, it had dried already. It only takes about 5 or 6 minutes if you get the right stuff. Okay. And then this one, shit, I would do this one for 10 just because the setting is so jacked. This could be like a project piece. This needs polished, actually. I need to polish this. It's just the setting was all junk when I got it. That's a 7. Yeah, I gotta take that stone out of there and redo it. Maybe shave that setting right down. Because if I shave that setting right off of there, if I heat that up and take that setting right off of there, I can solder a new setting on top of it. I could solder a new setting on top of it, buff this stone, put the stone back in it with a new setting. I could do that. And you know what? Kristen can sell me the setting, whatever it's called. This is another stone that had fallen out and I had to replace. I didn't replace it. I just popped it back in there. I set it and popped it back in there. Let me see what size this is. I used to wear this. Oh, wait a minute. This, I think, needs soldered. Which is why I don't, yeah, I got to solder it right there. It popped a long time ago. And I just wore it. It was one of my rings that I wore. But I got to solder that. All right, so I'll do this one too in here for 20. All right, so this is 7 3/4. And that's turquoise. I got to remember where I'm at. 7 3/4. I'll do that for 20. And there's its mark. 925. Oh, this is the anchor. It's got the anchor on the side. I have a specialty ring I have to finish. I've got to solder the band. I have everything else done on it. I've got it all polished. It's all done. All I have to do is solder it. It's a coral and turquoise ring. It's already, somebody wants it. I just have to, they wanted work done to it. I don't know if you can see the anchor. Anyway, that's an anchor. So this turquoise I'll do for 20. I'm just sitting here talking to myself while I'm live. It's no big deal. 7 3/4. Okay, so that's 20. And this one I'll do for 10. And this is a 5 3/4. And this just has a rib design all the way around it. I don't know what size you wear, Charlotte. I'm just looking for a mark. Here's a mark. It's got a sterling mark right there. I don't see any other mark. And then these are CZs. But I wear CZ rings as wedding rings. That's a size 8. I'll do that for 10. You know, these CZs are set into the actual setting, so these aren't pronged. They're actually set right into those little silver slats. Do you see that? Each side is... Okay, honey. That's fine. I mean, I'm showing everybody. Not just you. I'm just showing nobody because I can't figure out where I am in the camera. Now this one, look at that. Look how pretty that is. This is set inside the slats too. But look how pretty that is. That is CZ. Let me make sure it's CZ. Oh, this one might be glass. Yeah, this one's glass. So this one's not CZ. This one's marked PD925. This is a really nice setting. Very nice setting. For $10, you could big, thick. You talk about this one right here? That's a 13, Jerry. This one's at 6 3/4. This is a CZ. Yep. It doesn't even move the button. There's the 925 there. This needs cleaned. It's just been sitting in here because it's a green CZ. So I just don't show it. But I'll do that one for 10. And that is an 8. Green CZ, Celtic type of band. A lot of my things are getting stretched out. I'm going to have to get another one. This one's garnet. Those are 2 little garnets. It's a 6 3/4. I do that for 16.16. This is a thicker band. It's like, I think it's a 1/4 of an inch thick. Yep, a little bit bigger. And this one is a size 5 1/4. I do 15 on that. This is a heavy ring. I don't think this has any marks. I don't think this has anywhere. That might be a solder mark. Let me see. There's a mark. It's right here. Focus. Oh, yeah, right there. 925 and a $sign. So again, 15 on that. This I will do, you know what? I'll do 13 on this. This is a small ring. This is a 5 1/2. This is my personal pinky ring. It needs cleaned. Anybody wants that, you can have that for 13. That needs to go somewhere. But I have to clean this one more often because it's got grooves and it's on the outer of my hand. That's a cute pinky ring. This one I will do for, I'll do 17 on this one. This is a 7 1/4. In between 7 1/4. And that's a flower upside down. My arms keep picking stuff up. And I'll do this one for 20. This is a beautiful ring. And that is onyx, guys. I'll tell you what size it is. me see. And there's the marks there. It says sterling. And then what does that say? It's hard on some of these to see the marks. It's got a mark there. Let me see what it is. I better put this jewelry in their envelopes. All right, sterling. And then it's a big J in front of it. So I'll do that for 20. All right, so Shirley, I've got your ring for 10. Your Jesus ring. What'd I do with it? And then Charlotte, you wanted the cuff? Okay, Charlotte, you got the cuff. Thank you. And Shirley, you got the Jesus ring. And let me put those down before I forget. Yeshua. Did I put it in there? I need to stop talking out loud, I think. Congrats on the cuff. Good deal. All right. All right, all right, Charlotte, I'm going to show you. I'm not, like, what type of size mini rings do you like? Because I've got all different sizes. These are sized almost biggest to smallest. Okay, so I'm just going to show you these really quick. I'll do it this way so you can get it up close. This is the biggest one, and I think this is I think that's a 6 or 6.5, and it's got a stone at the top, just a glass or CZ, and then they go down in size from there. This is like a knot. That's a shark. The next one is, I think, flowers and stuff like that. Yeah. Like vinage, that looks like it's about a 5. And then you've got like a cross pattern on this one. That's like a Greek pattern, just miscellaneous. This is like a valley pattern. There's a couple cross patterns and valley patterns. They just vary. This is a snake one. So you can look at those pictures and let me know. All right. We are going to go to this necklace. Now this necklace has got the wide lobster claw clasp on it and a 2-inch extender. So this is an 18-inch chain with the extender. So there's the extender. And then here is the brand. I don't know what brand that is. It's like 2 intermingled J's or maybe L's. No, I think they're J's or they're fish hooks. 2 intermingled fish hooks. And then here's the end of the extender where it says the 925. Yeah, I'll just send you a separate invoice, honey. And the same fish hooks. And then this pendant is 2 inches. 2 inches long by 1 inch and 3/8 wide. Here's your chain. Very nice chain. Nice Rolo chain. And here's your pendant. I'm going to start this at 38. Now, this has got, this is an amethyst, and then these two are tanzanites. And then this is an authentic pearl here. And then you've got what I'm guessing is gold over silver here. And then let's flip her over. She's got a mark on her somewhere. Let me look in the bail. I know it's got a mark on it somewhere. She's got one missing marcasite. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, she has her mark is right in the very middle. Here I'm looking in all the hidden places, and it's right smack dab in the middle. Oh, you're welcome, honey. So, 925. And then it's still got the fish hook. The two intertwined fish hooks. And then 925. Do you know who that mark is, Andrea? You don't have to tell us if you know. Isn't that gorgeous? It's missing a marcasite right there. I'll have to see if I have a marcasite. I'm sure I probably do. All the other marcasites are there. It's just beautiful. Andrea knows what the mark is, and she's going to list that bitch up. You heard me about the missing marcasite, right, Andrea? Right there. Andrea's in at 38. Message me who it is. I want to know who it is. I'm not even going to be pissed that I lose money. I remember I just found this in my coat pocket, or in the little pocket of my purse, I think it was. Message me who it is. No. I want to know now. All right, we're going fair warning. What? You were kicked out of YouTube? Sometimes that happens. I was kicked out yesterday. And that is sold to Andrea. Good deal, girl. Now she's going to throw it in my face who it is. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? I think you're right. She tells me all the time, you really need to do more research. Nice score. See, I'm telling you, flippers can make them. Oh, shit. I didn't send her stuff out. Well, pooter stain. I better do that. No wonder she's emailing me. When will I get my stuff? I'm like, you should have got your stuff weeks ago. I didn't send it. It's sitting right there. So what happens when I take a week off, you guys? I gotta find your envelope. Bless her heart. I'm gonna have to send her something in there. I got you. You got an all clean card. Because you're spoiled. She's like, I'll just throw. Oh, honey, it's okay. I'm happy for you. I'm not upset. Okay, I have got this, and I have had this for so long, and I have got, oh, you're all right, honey. Yeah, because she told me who the designer on that was. Listen, just because we're friends doesn't mean you can't buy your steals from me, because I ask what I ask. And no, I wouldn't expect Andrea to pull me aside later and say, no, you need to sell this for this because it's a this. No, snatch it up. I'm putting it out there for sale. Snatch it up. Okay. I have this, and it is a little Roadrunner pen with the turquoise. Oh, she's going to flip it, Charlotte. Andrea's a flipper. She going to flip it, and she going to make twice the money than what she bought for it. Probably a little more than that. Okay, it's got a turquoise. Come on. It's got a turquoise eye. Here's the back. We'll see if it's got a mark. I have a back for it. I just have to get it. It's out in the dining room. I have several out there. I don't see a mark. Or unless that's the mark. Maybe I'm looking too hard. Let me look at it under my... Do you, Charlotte? I will do this for $16. 16. Is that? That's not a mark. I think if there's a mark on it, it's underneath the pin when they soldered the pin on. I don't see any other mark on it. $16 on there. I'm not one of those people that expect my friends to treat me different. We're resellers. We're hustlers. We do what we do. Now, if somebody's a beginning reseller, I'll do that. I've done that before. I'm not a beginning reseller. I know better. I just can't put the hours in to do all the work that I need to do to be an Andrea. Here we go. Here's the 925 on this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? You know, I almost sold that last week for 30. I think last week I asked 30. You were at the beach. No, you weren't. There's the 925. Okay. So this is a lapis. And I'll get you nice and close. That pin is what caused me to bleed. I can probably take this off now. Yeah, a little prick hole in the back of my thumb. Come on, Swanee. Thank you. This needs to be cleaned. It's got stuff in the... Sorry about that. But that's the back. Let's see what size it is. It's a pretty ring. Things you don't notice until you get it under the 13 megapixel camera that it needs cleaned. 8.5. Looks like it's right in between 8.25 and 8.5. Yeah, right in between 8.25 and 8.5. I will do that for 25. If anybody's interested in that. Okay. This one, beautiful, beautiful coral. Look how dark the oxidization is. Shadow box. I don't think this ring was worn very much. There's no denting or unevenness with this shadow box. It's so beautiful. Let me get you a size. This is a 7.5. We're just going to say 7.5. It's in between 7.5 and 7.75. Right in between. Let's see if this has got a mark. I don't think this one has a mark. Yep, this is not marked. Unless that's a mark, but I think that's soldering. Yep, no marks. I will start this at, I'll start this at 28. That is just gorgeous. I'm just looking at it. If this is vintage, I mean, it's over 20 years old, but this sat in a jewelry box for a long time, I think. That is gorgeous. Anybody in at 28? I forgot what size it was. 7.5, 7.75. And Shirley's in at 28. Anybody want to come in at 30? $30. $30. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Oh my gosh, I think the last time I had an auction, and you guys haven't seen this one either. Or this one. I have got it's like a 36-inch strand, like a 36-inch strand of, well, vintage is 20 years. It's at least 20 years old. Probably more like 35 years old, but I mean, it's not like 50 years old or 60 years old. I have got like a 36-inch strand of amethyst chips that I just got in. If anybody wants to see those, they've got some, like 4 or 5 sterling silver beads throughout them. Yeah, I don't think this new just layer thing is gonna work. All right, that is sold to Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Do, do, do. All right. awesome. That's really pretty. Let me measure this. This has got a clasp. I'm not sure how long this is. I think it's 36. Might be 34. Or 32. Let me see. It is 17 and a half. So it's 35 inches. And it has got a wide lobster claw clasp right here. And then throughout it, here's your chips. They're a little bigger than chips, I would say. Little amethyst chunks. You've got these sterling beads. I think there's 5 beads total. There might be 4. We'll see. 1, 2. So you've got smaller beads, bigger beads. They're all the chip beads. No, it looks like you've got 4. So you've got 4 of these sterling silver beads. Just various places throughout. Like if you were to wear this directly in the back of your neck, this is how they would look. So they're not directly across from each other. But I will do this. If anybody's interested in this, I'll do this for $25. I'll start this out at $25. This would be great for a jewelry maker. If this doesn't sell, I'll probably end up, I'll probably list it, but I'll probably end up taking the beads. Although I think I took a bracelet. I had gotten a bracelet just specifically for the beads. That was, what did I say that was? 35 inches. 35 inches. Wide lobster claw clasp. And you get 4 sterling silver beads. Those are sterling silver, as is the clasp with those chips. And Shirley is in at 25. Does anybody want to come in at 27? I'll tell you what, I'll throw this one in with the other one at the bid that it's at right now. And this is 33 inches. And this is Unikite, which is green and peach. I was going to make I bought this specifically to make earrings, dangle earrings. I thought I'll just make like 10 pairs of them, right? To go, and I was going to, make them for myself, but then I ended up selling my Unikite ring. Somebody asked if I had one, and I sold mine. I don't know why I do that, but I mean, it wasn't that special to me. I would wear it depending on, what I was wearing. I will put this in with this. So you'll get the 35 inches of the amethyst with the sterling, and you'll get, what did I say this was? And this is 34 inches. And you'll get the 34 inches of the Unikite. And we'll stay at the $25 bid we're at right now. So if you want both, you'll have to bid $27 and outbid Shirley. Otherwise, Shirley's going to get both of these. And we'll give you about 15 seconds to do that. Otherwise, they're going to both go to Shirley. You're sick of quartz? You live on a quartz vein and therefore you can't have a garden? Aww. Bless your heart, honey. Why would that offend me? Let me show you this quartz charm next. Maybe Charlotte will want this quartz charm. No, I'm just kidding. 18 inches. 1 inch by a half inch. Actually, 3/4 inch out of the leaf. All right, those are Shirley's. Woot woot! Congrats, Shirley. All right. I got a really good deal on that amethyst. I'm a girl. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I have no desire to make Unikite earrings now. Unikite is not that big of a seller. And I'm not going to make them for myself now because I don't have the I don't have the ring now. Okay. So that is a spring ring, 18-inch chain, small Rolo. And then you have this adorable, hefty, it's a chunky monkey apple. So here's the stem, and it comes up and it curves over. You have a brass leaf. And this is weighted, okay? So I don't know if this is solid silver or if there's, I don't see any mold marks. I think that's all silver. Here's your mark. I don't see any mold marks. I just think that's solid silver. Oh, that's right here. It is. The apple is sterling, and the chain is sterling. ATDA. ATDA. I didn't even research it. But I will tell you how much this weighs. But I'm going to start that at $26. That is adorable. This is an inch. That's right. It's an inch tall by 3/4 of an inch wide to the end of that leaf. It's rated You Naughty Mama. Yeah, I know I am. I got to pull my curtain. Hold on. It's not good for people to see in here. See all my stuff. All right, let's see how heavy it is. I'll bet you it's at least 6 grams. 5 at least. 5.77. So it's 5.77 grams. Anybody interested in that apple? Isn't it cute? Has a nice weight to it. All right, Charlotte. I'll send you an invoice right after the auction, honey. We're almost done. All right. This, you guys have not seen this, and I was going to keep it for myself, but I decided not to. I think I showed it to you when I first got it, but then I never even, offered it up or anything because I was just going to keep it because I was in love with it, but I can't wear jewelry right now. And it's got the neatest chain. All right, this is an 18-inch chain, and the pendant, it's a two-sided pendant, and this pendant is 1.25 inches long by 1 inch wide. So here is your spring ring, and then you've got your 925 and everything right here. So SU 925 Italy. And then here's your chain. It's like a oblong Rolo. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Nice chain. And then here's your pendant. And on this side, you've got like a mint green, and no, you can't tell, but it's like not fluorescent. It like kind of like it's got like gold around. I think you can see it, and it glitters or glows. I think you can see it. It's got that on this side, and then it's got this pattern on this side. There's like a little bit of browning, like some of the ink. Oh, I know what it is. It's a crack right here. There's a crack right there. There's a little crack. See it right there? Little crack right there. But this is just a different design, different colors, depending on what you're wearing. This is the much better side. And then the 925 on this is right there. It's upside down. No other markings on this, but I will do this for buy it now 25. If anybody's interested in that. Just that chain is definitely worth 25. That's really cute. Oh, definitely, Jerry. Been praying for everybody in the hurricane. I want everybody to be safe. I think we're going to do that as our last item, since I tipped over my earrings. Hi, Adam. We're just finishing up, honey. Thanks for popping in. I know you got a birthday coming up. Adam's got a birthday. In case I don't see you, have a happy birthday, filled with love and good cheer. On this special day, I'd like to say good luck throughout the whole year. May your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams come true. Have a happy birthday. That's what I'm wishing for you. Happy birthday, Adam. Where's my planner so I can see exactly when your birthday is? Yes, honey. Oh, thanks, babe. What is that, Mountain Dew? Thank you. You're not on camera.
If you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
If not, I'll finish it. I figure I was thinking, oh shoot, I wanted a hammer. I bought apple cider. Apple cider.
Okay.
You want it? Okay. You're gonna waste it, then I'll drink it.
No. I want it. Thank you. My husband just gave me a. Oh, thanks, Adam. It's not happy birthday. My husband just gave me a Mountain Dew icy or Slurpee or slushy. Whoopsies. I'm pretty sure I have you on the 15th. Let's see. That's September. Red is all my bills. Yep, right there. Adam. Nope, that's YouTube TV. Nope, that's Verizon. Where's the 5th? There it is. Adam Hartman's birthday. I knew you had a birthday coming up. Mine's the very next day, Adam, the 16th. Okay, nobody interested in this? All right. I will switch my camera. Big 4-0. Big 4-0. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you know what? I unplugged my other camera. Hang on. And you guys can see my ponytail holders. Is it plugged in? Oh, it is. Nope, it's not. You can see my ponytails. People at the part one of the auction got to see my ponytails. My ponytails. Woohoo! This is what sexy does to my hair. It just smushes my hair down. All right, you guys. Woo! It's I need to cut it. I need to go to the salon and I need to get it cut. Get it cut. I need to get it cut. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do all your invoicing right now. And I will see you guys. I have a nice shipment coming in on Thursday. So, and I want to get out to some sales before that because there's some estate sales this week. So we'll see if I get access to the vehicle to do that. Before it was like not going to them because I'm like, man, that's like 30 minutes away and my truck only gets, because we have that great big huge truck. It only gets 14 miles to the gallon. So I'm like, I don't want to drive. And I'm like, you know what? I pay for the gas. So I'm going to hit some estate sales this week. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a good, happy birthday. If I don't see you before, Adam, happy 40. I'm going to be 54. I'm going to be 54 on the 16th. So think of me the day after your birthday. All right, you guys. I'll see you Friday. Love you. Have a good night. Watch for your invoice.